Foster, I can't believe you said that.
I am Southern, so it is within my God-given right. Go on, repeat it for the crowd, Riley. What did I say?
So, Yuri, why don't you lead us in your campaign?
That's the flex.
Welcome
Go
back
on.
to Season of Ghosts, where we all are having a great time. No one's rolling bad.
No one at all.
Don't mind the chat.
Frankly, I don't even have chat up, so they can't even see the numbers. I'm just gonna close that. They don't even need that.
This has been the worst field trip.
Field trip? I'm being paid for this.
Yeah, you're a chaperone. So, would you all like to introduce yourselves?
I mean, no, but you're probably gonna make us anyways.
I always
Listen,
hated
I'm
the
just-
first day of class.
I'm just following Stray's format. Blame him.
Blame me.
Get a personality. Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Really? Jesus.
Oh my god.
Things are really heating up.
I'm
You
still.
were
I'm the resident asshole.
Holy shit, we're starting out hot tonight.
Just for that, I'm adding an extra monster to the next encounter.
Silly, why don't you start us off then?
I think she tried.
I'm silly. I play Ori. She's an angry little demon. I'm talking about the character, not me, but it can apply to us both, I guess. She's a rogue, and she likes to stab things, and she doesn't like to talk.
Who's next?
Well, you're next on the list of people.
Strictly speaking, we should have started with Amar and went down, but I guess we'll just reverse it for Yuri's campaign. Yes, I am DM Stray, playing Archon. Don't say that I'm not the DM. I am playing one Archon Shiro, classical Ronin type, former nobility. Gave it all the way to become a wanderer, working now as a bodyguard for Haru and the group as a whole, I guess. I'm a scoundrel and a rogue, and I guess the party thief, con man, hybrid, whatever you want to call it. I used to play a swashbuckler, but when this version of the campaign, I guess I'll call it, this version of the campaign started, I switched to Exemplar. Words are hard. Because Exemplar seemed cool, and it would allow me to change up my build so that I wasn't quite so stepping on Ori and Paran's build, because we rolled up with 3 separate melee DPS that were dex-based with light armor.
God, where were you guys in the Abomination Vaults campaign?
On the literal other side of the entire setting.
And about 100 years too early.
60, but...
You're right.
Regardless. Archon is Exemplar. We'll go to you, Paran.
I'm Relief. I'm playing Perrin, the Claw monk. Unable to use magic, he's wandering, trying to learn a way that he might somewhat reach that. He went to the Jade Academy classes there, and now he's been on this trip with the group.
Which brings us to you, Haru.
Well, name's Tiff. I play Haruhi Nariyama. I am a shrine maiden / cleric who is also a kitsune, although she hides this part usually from the world. Only lets it out sometimes. uh, Originally she was traveling with just Archon. And now we're on this field trip with this ragtag group of misfits.
Stop trying to make the ragtag group of misfits fit.
It is what it is.
Aside from that, just
Dylan.
living.
Dylan.
Living.
Alright, Amar, you seem to have something to say.
Nah, I'm good.
The
I'm
teacher
playing
does not,
Amar.
in fact, get to skip this.
He is the teacher of the group. He's 500 years old. He is 560, actually. He is too damn old for this shit. He is carting around the best group of students. Just look at him. 2 of them aren't even students. And now he has woken up on the ground in the middle of God knows where.
He didn't even drink this time.
Pretty sure
he
we did.
We brought him
Alright,
with him.
in fact, you drunk the most.
I believe me and Amar both drank.
You did indeed.
One bottle of peach bourbon later. Oh god, not again.
Alright.
What was it, bourbon or?
Yes.
I think it was originally peach wine and then we swapped to bourbon.
It's peach brandy.
Peach brandy.
Yeah,
Brandy.
I knew it was the other B word.
The other B word.
The
Love that.
other B word.
And I don't feel great.
Butter.
I'm. Oh god.
Oh, I just said butter.
No. I thought you said but. I'm Yuri.
Either butter or bitches, the other B word.
I'm the DM. Taking these wonderful friends through Season of Ghosts. So, who wants to go over what happened last time for an extra hero point?
Paran, do you wish to do that? Since you have no hero point.
I could do that. Last time the group was hired to escort the governor of a Oh, I have the wrong notes open. That would explain why I don't have any of this information. Yes. Yes. The group was hired to escort a governor back to his town. Upon entering, it was a festival for the Season of Ghosts. The group messed around with some of the local festivities for a while, at which point they were asked to take the place of the people who had been originally brought in to play the role of people left out as sacrifices. So the group did that, all hunkered down for the night in a tent, and woke up to find the tent was gone.
And whose tent was it?
It could have been anyone's tent.
Could have been anyone's.
Don't fucking patronize me.
Yes, so I believe that's where we left off.
Notably, it was described as our bedrolls, the mats that we were entangled in were also extremely dirty. No idea if that seems relevant, but we'll take what we can get.
Alright. And with that, we will return to... Right, we gotta do it this way. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You guys wake up in a clearing. This is clearly not where you all fell asleep last night.
You will have to activate the scene, by the way.
I did. Oh, shit. Hit activate.
I can hear the sounds, but not the.
Sights.
Oh. Hold on.
Hate when I can't hear the sights.
Why isn't activate working?
We can't see it up top. So it's probably hidden from players at the moment.
Probably.
Permission. That do it?
No.
Nope. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I will pop over and take a look then. Let's see. This one.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know why that wouldn't work.
I have no idea either, but there it is.
Anyway. Continuing on. What are you doing?
Fresh start of the new day.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm cursing up a storm about my tent being missing. But other than that, I guess I'm just going to stretch my legs and begin to do my morning exercises. Grumbling the entire time.
So this isn't the clearing we were in originally?
Nope.
Nope. And I believe it was me, Ori, and Archon who figured that out.
Right.
Going to take about 10 minutes to work out, stretch, curse up a storm, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to just start to examine our surroundings and look for a way out of the woods.
I am going to inspect my inventory, make sure nothing is missing or out of place. And then join Archon.
Nothing is missing from any of you. Aside from the tent, of course.
Just a tent.
Specifically, if you're looking for a way back, because you did a bit of recon before, you can get a general idea that you are east of Willowshore, and that if you head west, you should be able to pick up a trail that leads back.
Alright. I informed the group of my activities last time and point westward and mention that that's our way out of here.
Alright.
Amar opens one eye, looks at the sun, and mutters something.
Mm.
Guess we might as well head back then.
Man, I'm not gonna say what that looks like.
Good old Elvin.
Elven runes.
So, as you guys turn to leave, you suddenly hear a hissing noises in the bushes around you. There's a rustling as some giant bugs tumble out of the underbrush and begin looking you up, hissing. Though, as they hiss, you see this yellow viscous liquid dripping from their jaws as it almost seems like they're forming words. Hair is meat. Fingers.
Oh, good. It looks like some of the villagers have come to fetch us in the morning.
I'm gonna need you all.
Really?
Why can't I create an encounter? Oh, there I am.
You fool.
You're
I've
wrong
removed
yourself.
all of your GM privileges.
This wasn't the kind of thing you could figure out on your recon.
What are you talking about?
The fact that there's giant insects around here.
Those are clearly villagers in costume.
I,
They can even speak.
mm,
Oh, let's get.
It started.
I did make you a combat playlist.
So you did. That's even better. All right. Yarkon, you're up first.
Still not fully convinced these aren't villagers in disguise after how elaborate that festival was. I call out to them.
How does the turn order work? Strangely, by the looks of things.
Oh,
Why did
There it
these not
goes.
save?
hold on.
It's correct in encounters, it's just not correct across the top.
Oh, okay, hold on. It's not correct across the top. That's
Is
what's throwing me off. I apologize. It's Ori first.
Why
Well,
did my dice not
your
save from last
settings-
time? The sadness.
Did you actually save them as a file, or did you?
No.
Okay. Oh shit. I'll take a look.
Oh, well.
at that next time.
Okay.
Also, it looks like your combat carousel has different settings than mine does.
Wait, sorry, what is this thing we're in? What's this? Circle.
Palisades.
Oh, yeah, that's.
I tweaked Archon. If you are near him in that little green bubble, you get a defense bonus.
Yep.
Just by being near
Okay.
him.
I see. Well, in that case. Movement. Okay.
You may wish to actually make it Ori's turn. Right?
I can't hear the music if it is playing.
I can. So it might be loading on the...
Oh, I see. Hold on. There we go.
There we go.
I can move twice and then take an action, right?
Yeah, a movement counts as one of your free actions.
Yes.
Okay.
Configure carousel.
I'm only just now realizing Ziri has
One
played so
left.
many casters that she has probably never moved twice in the entire campaign.
That's not correct.
That's probably accurate, yes.
Actually.
Carousel left. There we go.
Um,
That should update after.
At my level, I only flank from straight across, right? Not diagonally.
Correct.
Be
So
honest,
you would
I
flank
know that.
here and here.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do the 2 moves, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Rolling hot.
I mean, yeah, we did have some terrible luck rolls.
Alright, carry on.
You swing your claw at this bug, though you're unsure where to find an entry point. Its chitin just seems too thick as your claws scrape against it.
There it goes.
It's the one behind you, seeing a meal, opens its jaws as it
Oh, there we go. I can hear.
Yeah, that's the next song.
I still can.
Make sure your
Did have a
playlist
There it goes.
is okay.
that misses. Just going to keep trying to bite you as every single time you're able to quickly react, spinning around, dodging the mandibles. 1, 2, 3. It's slow, so it's not too hard to dodge, but that yellow liquid definitely seems dangerous. Amar, you're up.
Alright. Gotta take just a step forward here.
Riley, what's your move speed?
40 when stanced.
Very good.
And we're gonna do one of these.
Okay. On this one?
On both.
Okay.
You can shift click both and then a roll for both.
Oh. Sick.
Well, for Yuri. He's making the reflex save.
That's a fail.
Well,
Instant, huh?
okay.
Neat. I didn't know you could shift click to target multiple. Thanks for that.
All right.
Right, this is supposed to be a level 1 start.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. All right. You moved and casted a spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ericon. For real this time, your
Alright.
turn.
Very well. Going to start by drawing my weapon.
Okay.
25 feet of move speed.
Yep.
And I dart to the only one left. I'm going to strike with my katana
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
for 11 points.
They still look like villagers.
I'm going to be really upset if these are elaborate costumes.
One sec.
At the very least, they didn't seem to be the most dangerous.
I just got ganked. It's fine. So these are clearly not villagers. you can tell as your sword slashes clear through this. These are giant centipedes.
Very well. Well, luckily I did my morning stretches, so... Looks like the most of the danger is past.
Yep. Whoever wants to can roll a hidden nature or survival check.
I will do a survival one, rather.
Just make sure it's hidden.
Is this just one person, or...?
Anyone that wants to.
A what or survival? Nature?
Nature.
As in private GM?
Blind GM, I believe.
Yeah.
Blind GM. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
What? How do you do that?
There is a box.
Oh,
where you-
blind GM.
Yes. So
Yeah,
that
you
way-
should just click through that when you do the thing.
Yeah, okay. All right then. Yeah, they're dead.
Okay. Cool.
Just that,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
huh? Alright.
Comforting.
Sheath my sword. And make my way
They-
back
they-
to the group.
Why can't I move?
They're super dead.
Error token collide?
Oh, well, I had that once before. I don't remember how he fixed it.
Use WASD. Try to move that.
Parent lacks permission to update token.
Hold on.
This is probably on my end.
Actually, in that case, I would think that the token settings are incorrect.
If you hold shift when you click to
Who
roll, it
owns you,
won't do
parent?
the pop-up confirmation window. That is a tip from chat.
Mhm.
If you hold shift when you go to roll something, apparently it will not bring up the confirmation window.
I see.
From chat. Thank you, chat.
I can't.
Nice.
I will go in the back end. You just focus on DMing. I'll see what's happening.
Okay. Oh,
Movement again.
okay. So you woke up in a different place. No one's come to get you, and you've been attacked by wildlife. Now what?
Going to shrug.
Fantastic.
See that nobody is
So-
harmed. We've just killed some bugs for our morning breakfast.
I don't know if I can make a meal out of giant centipedes now.
That's
Which-
not quite what I meant, but
Well, it's easy enough. You just take the legs off, you crack open the outer
we're
shell.
not boiling lobsters.
I'll leave it to you.
If we're that hungry, we still have a pound of meat.
Ah,
But
No,
Right.
we don't. We
We-
ate that on the travel here.
So should I remove a bulk out of my inventory as well then?
Oh,
Oh god, you had more meat.
I thought, okay, yeah, alright. Never mind, I stand corrected.
No, I can remove it out of my inventory.
Regardless, I guess I'm just going to motion towards the path back to the village and mention that I can take the rear guard. If we want to get out of the woods, get our payment, and go home.
That sounds good. Though you should probably be the one leading. You know where we're going.
I can lead just as fine by giving directions from the back. I just don't want us to be ambushed.
Fair enough.
I'll sit safely in the middle.
Oh,
same.
I can take up the front.
Okay.
All right.
Ori, you coming?
Oh, my bangles no longer work. I had this figured out yesterday.
Yeah, I can see the aura from it,
Yeah.
but it's not auto
It's not auto-applying.
Yeah. That's another thing to work on in the back end. Regardless, get us out of here.
All right. Are any of you taking any specific exploration actions since you will be moving for at least 10 minutes?
Just keeping an eye out and or ear.
Probably looking at the local plants to see if they've changed at all.
I'll just be keeping an eye out.
You all notice as you descend back down into the valley that a mist begins to creep in, and the closer to Willow Shore you get, the thicker and thicker the mist gets until you are in a full-fledged fog.
So, I recall Archon saying this meant. I recall you saying, Archon, that this means the spirits have a better connection to this plane or something?
Yeah.
Is that the case?
I was not aware you also weren't aware. Yes, the mist is essentially a back door to other planes. That's why our worship of the dead is so prevalent.
Amar is taking notes. I see. This is the sort of thing Archon actually learns about.
Not of my own volition, mind you.
Amar erases some notes.
Are you trying to give him homework?
I thought it would be best if everybody had a subject that they could learn upon in their free time.
That sounds lovely.
After about 10 minutes, the Duyu Bridge comes back into view. So within this fog, it's almost a surprise, as it's hard to see like more than 100 feet in front of you.
I wonder if the fog here is exceptionally thick for this area or something. I'm still not too worried about it, and as we kind of arrive in town, I let my guard down, and I'm just going to go back to taking the lead.
I mean, it is a valley. You would expect to see some fog roll in from the higher areas.
If nothing further happens, I'm going to cross the bridge in the
All
town.
right. Your footsteps echo on the wooden bridge as you cross the water.
I probably start to feel a bit uneasy.
The bridge creaks under your weight, but it doesn't, it holds firm.
If I recall right, that strange spider statue should be up ahead. That'll mark the entrance to town. You lot are quiet.
Just keeping an eye out.
I'm curious why we ended up on the other side of town. Trying to think of how that could have happened.
Well, where were we taken out from, Yuri? Was that specified?
You were led west, and you woke up to the east.
Don't know. I'm not too worried about it right now, but it would be a nice mystery to solve.
Speaking of mysteries, as you walk past the shrine once more, where Ugly Cute was, Spider's gone.
Spider's gone. Love that. Good for him.
I'll miss him.
I won't.
The yeah, there's the
sort of-
lantern that it held in its mouth is on the ground, and stone spider statue, it's completely gone.
Sort of unconsciously go to pat the spider, realize it's not there, notice the lantern on the ground, and foist it up in the air. Sorry, is it like a normal lantern or is it like a big ass stone lantern?
It's
Can I-
a
I was gonna ask if I could inspect it.
yeah, like where it was.
Anything about the shrine?
So
Like,
you
shrine.
notice that there are there stone scrape marks leading off of the pedestal and onto the ground. Though if you want to follow them, I'm gonna need a survival check.
Take it some kind of drunk prank, maybe.
So Haru, you're able to see that these marks lead from the shrine onto the ground, following the path all the way to the river here, where they seemingly disappear.
A drunk prank where you lift a giant stone spider. Actually, now that I look at you and Ori's muscles, I'm not wholly convinced we couldn't do that.
I don't like the look of this.
It these tracks definitely seem consistent, as if it had woken up and started moving. Ericon, to answer your question from before, it is it's a normal, it's not paper lantern. It's like, it does have some paper to it, but it's wood and metal and able to carry a flame.
Okay.
Right
so it's
now,
not
however,
just- it's not like a special ornamental lantern. It's a lantern.
yeah, and currently it is out of oil.
Could I think of a reason why a stone spider might be awake?
I would say
We should give her spiritualism.
I do have it.
yeah, give me a lore spiritualism.
Wait.
Damn.
Oh, for
rolling hot.
once, I actually rolled decent.
So you've heard tales of guardian animals waking up to protect their land
That small
before,
thing.
but
We have not just heard tales. We have been attacked by these things.
In fact, I
We
have
have
been
first-
attacked personally.
There's a reason
But-
I'm very nonchalant about a stone fucking spider coming to life, because we've had this happen before. This just seems to be a fact of life around these parts. Sometimes the statues come to life. They just do that.
Haru, these tales are old, and they're normally part of legend, more so than actual fact.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
Should we continue onwards?
Well, if the tracks lead to the river, I'm not exactly keen on chasing down a stone spider in a river. I've forgot to pack my gills today.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't feel like chasing a spider in water.
Of course, you would pack your gills today. I shrug
I
and
would-
motion to the gate.
I would say just careful on the way back to the village, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely pretty curious and on guard now, so I'm going to go ahead and just draw my weapon again. Openly carrying the katana.
All right.
I will follow the group, but I will also just keep an eye towards the river on the off chance it decides to show up.
I'm going to kind of call over my shoulder to Paran if he wants to take the rear guard.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not too keen to see why we woke up on the wrong side of the world, and also why the spider is missing, and also why the mist has rolled in. I'm not convinced this is the fog, regular fog, anymore. I'm going to just kind of wander down the road. Not really in a hurry. Walking speed, just on guard.
Yep. You carry on in silence as the fog completely surrounds you. Once you guys get to about where Ericon is, you notice the large watchtower from before, as it finally forms out of the fog. So all that being said, when it does form, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Grab it.
Public or no?
Hidden. Everyone but Amar immediately notices. It's not what you see, it's what you smell. There's blood in the air.
I was afraid of that.
What?
There's blood.
Amar
Perks
starts
up.
looking at the ground.
There's a familiar scent on the air.
Yeah, scent of blood.
Alright, once I smell blood, however, I'm going to pick up my pace to head in, thinking that the villagers might be in danger.
Well, as you get closer to the watchtower, just gonna play back here. You find where the blood is coming from. There are 4 bodies on the ground in front of the watchtower. 2 humans with swollen legs and expressions of pain on their face, and 2 tiny blue-gray humanoids with sharp teeth and giant ears.
I am going to inspect them.
You said there was 2 tiny humanoids. Are they also bodies, like unmoving?
Yeah, tiny blue-gray humanoids with sharp teeth
Do
and
I
giant
know what
ears.
they
They're
are?
also. Give me a nature check.
Nature.
Right. Something I'm not trained in. Ah, shit, I should have made that private. Oh well.
That's fine.
I was thinking medicine, but fair.
Can I also look at those?
Yeah. Anyone that wishes to inspect the creatures, give me a nature check.
Once the bodies come into view, and once I realize I don't know what these creatures are, I'm going to call for Amar and Haru to come check them out, pointing them out. I'm also going to rush over to the bodies myself, even if I can't do anything.
Haru, you can roll me a medicine check if you'd like to check on the status of the bodies.
Yep, that was originally what I was gonna check.
That's what I figured. All four bodies are unfortunately deceased. Amar, you know these creatures. These are in fact Jinkin gremlins.
I'll explain that.
So, what does that mean?
Well, they're definitely dead.
You they are sadistic creatures of grudges and convoluted plans. They're weak, but they enjoy taking pleasure in things like torture, tormenting people, incapacitating. They are definitely very much creatures of malice, though again they are quite weak.
I'll explain that as well. I'd like to do something with the bodies, but I have a feeling that others may be in trouble. We should probably pick up the pace.
Oh, Haru, that check does show, however, they died to snake bites.
Oh, fun.
Hmm?
Watch your feet. There might be snakes.
Glances down.
Also glances down.
Yeah.
Alright. For now, there's nothing we can do. We should hurry on.
As you guys turn to leave, you suddenly hear a voice from the watchtower. Stop! Who goes there?
I look towards where the voice is.
The governor's guest.
Just flexes her claws.
You were at the festival yesterday?
Yes.
That's correct.
You drug us into the woods, but yes.
Prove it. What are the list the 8 practices for dealing with ghosts?
Is there really time for this right now?
Mark pulls out a page. First, never refer to ghosts as ghosts. Second,
No calling it a ghost. Don't touch a suspected ghost's head or shoulders. Don't enter bodies of water near a ghost. Do not eat food with 2 stick-like objects that look like incense. Don't lean against walls during the day. Don't whistle at night. Don't leave laundry out at night. If you hear someone call your name out at night, please don't turn around.
Okay. I believe you. She climbs out of the tower and down the ladder as she comes face to face with you all.
Explain what happened here.
It was after midnight when it happened. The horrible blue little monsters there. They came out of the woods with vipers. My comrades managed to beat them, but they died to the snake bites afterwards.
Hmm.
And what were you doing?
I stayed on the tower. The, the fog. I was scared.
Very well.
Ori's gonna make a slight noise at the scared.
Being scared is what keeps you alive.
Another.
It reminds me of a old rhyme my mother used to tell me. Let me make sure to pull it up here.
You're in Tarm, right?
What's that?
I was asking whether she was harmed or not.
I'm fine.
Mhm.
Just everything happened so fast.
Is everyone else in the village all right?
I don't know. There.
Well, then let's go see.
There were screams, roars, and other
I'm already
sounds
walking
that
away.
have been. Wait.
There's been enough waiting.
You can come with us if you'd like. But we should see if the villagers are alright.
You should seek out Old Motsky.
Old
Motsky.
Probably
Motsky, got it.
at the Motsky estate. If you follow this road, it should take you right to him. Though it's a ways away down. It's his estate is surrounded by walls, so that's where everyone would have fled to, at least on South Shore here.
Where? Here?
It's all the way over here.
I see.
Yeah, that's where I thought.
And before you go, the the riddle, the not the riddle, the what's it called?
Right?
The rhyme. It's lazy Ado took a break and did not light the lamp that day. This proved to be a big mistake, for then the ghosts came out to play. Hazy mist and moon of blood, all because he just gave up. I think the lantern has been extinguished.
Could I get you to paste that in chat if you do have it?
Yes. I'll just do this.
Thank you. Need it to, Oh, why can I not just copy paste? Oh, well.
We'll figure that part out once we make sure everyone's doing all right.
Thank you for the time.
One more thing. She's gonna pull out a couple of items and hand them over to you. Hold on. Just gonna drop it right here.
A crossbow bolt that none of us can use.
She also, in
That's
her,
what you're
in the
wrong,
bag,
yeah.
there's also a small cask of lantern oil. It won't light the eternal lantern, but in case you need it.
The eternal lantern.
Ask Old Motsky. I'm going to stay here.
May I see that token, Paran?
I'll hand the feather token over to him.
Thank you.
we should get moving.
I agree. Going to hustle westward. If I need to do so, I'm lowering my guard and focusing on speed more so than anything.
You're fine. Continue on. Nothing too noticeable strikes you other than the stillness and the eeriness of everything that's going on.
Less of what we see and more so what we don't see.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully there's not dozens of dead bodies behind these doors.
Mm.
Is everyone keeping up?
Yeah, I'll be doing my best to keep up as fast as I can, taking up the rear.
How's this? Does anything happen between now and when we arrive at the estate?
Nothing aside from the eeriness and stillness.
Alright.
Once
That's like
you
a half-mile walk, Chris.
closer to a mile that you all trudge through. Oh. Once you're in the estate proper, the first thing you notice is they, as soon as the guards see you, they immediately open the doors to let you in. And inside, there's a lot of energy and commotion. You notice immediately that this, like the stables, any room that was being used for something else is either medical stations, sleeping quarters, or workshops.
Going to sheath my katana. Now that we
one of-
have kind of entered a guarded area.
One of the guards immediately runs up to you as he looks between you all. Who are you guys? What's going on out there?
Yeah, we were the group sent out to the forest for the night. What's going on here?
Right. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. It happened suddenly. The fog just rolled in, and there were spirits and ghosts, and you should talk to old Matsky. He's in the banquet hall. You should speak with him.
Very well.
I need to make sure that everyone's safe.
Going to push through any crowds in my way and make for the most direct line for the banquet hall.
It's not too hard to find. Once you enter the estate proper, it's the central room. It's also the only room that hasn't been converted, as you find a bunch of older men and women sitting around a table with a very old man at the head of the table who looks up as you enter. And who might you all be?
The governor's guess.
Oh, yes. Governor. You haven't seen him, have you?
I can't see
Oh, we
much at
spent
all
the
out
whole
there with the fog.
Spent the whole night out in the forest.
Spent the night in the forest? You survived
Weird.
with this? Tell me, what do you know?
Probably less than you.
We awoke in a different spot from where we entered the forest. We're attacked by some large creatures. Centipedes, you said?
Hmm.
Giant centipedes?
Yes.
They're normally quite scared of humans. They stick to the shadows and hunt small prey.
Oh no, they were looking for food. Human-sized food.
For some reason, they've become emboldened. That seems less pertinent than whatever's happening in the village right now.
Uh,
What else do you know?
Your
uh,
spider's gone.
yep.
I believe you called it ugly cute. We passed through its gate and it was gone. Several dead and injured at your watchtower.
I'd heard that from some people that they'd seen, that they thought they'd saw a spider made of stone walking through the mist. The guardian must have awakened to defend the town. All right. You said that a couple of guards had been slain.
Correct. There's nothing more for them. There's a lone survivor holding out, but she's terrified.
Understood. I'll send some men for her.
We'll send men to the slaughter. It might be best to just leave her up there for now. She survived this long on her own.
Still danger? We didn't see anything on our way in.
I know that the tracks from the shrine led to the river.
We can only hope that the spider's on our side.
It's a
Mm.
guardian. I don't expect it to not be.
I don't take anything for granted right now.
He takes a deep breath as he thinks it over. Okay. First, you all are welcome to stay here for as long as whatever this is continuing to go on. We have space for you all, plus plenty of extra space for anyone that might need it. Though I would ask your help in some matters as well.
Of course.
Only to be expected.
Happy to help out as soon as we have a handle on what's going on.
That's the thing. What is going on? First things first, if Ugly Cute has woken to defend the town, we need to find where it is. So I would ask you to find some of our hunters from the Silver Mist Lodge. They are out and about in the city. They're in the town, so you'd have to seek them out, but they would be the best bet for finding Ugly Cute.
Likely across the bridge, then. We didn't see anyone on our way in.
Crossing the bridge is another problem. There's apparently a buso guarding the bridge.
A what now?
Can I make a knowledge check to see if I can recall that?
Sure thing. Let me just pull that character up real quick.
Wait, why do I not have society on Archon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright,
Did I fuck up my skills? Huh. Would it be alright if I change performance for society then?
that's fine. You haven't used performance yet.
that's weird. Society is important.
But yes, you can roll society,
I will.
or I would take. Mm, um,
Could I give you society or warfare?
oh. Checking everyone's skills real quick. I would say society or warfare.
Cool. Excellent.
So, Busos, first and foremost, are spiritual creatures that house a desire to consume the flesh of others.
I relay this information to Paran.
They specifically prefer the flesh of humanoids over beasts. Normally they keep to themselves in their own communities within the spirit realm. So finding one on this side is uncommon to say the least, since they're usually shunned from most humanoid societies.
It's a full-fledged invasion, then.
Well, we're unsure if it's an invasion or someone taking an opportune chance, since the Eternal Lantern has seemingly gone out.
Where is that? The Dawn Bridge, right?
The Dawn Bridge, correct.
I assume it's not as simple as just taking it some lantern oil.
I wish it were that simple. He reaches into his robes as he pulls out 3 shining bronze pieces, setting them on the table in front of him. No, unfortunately, you must head to 3 shrines and have these coins blessed around the town before depositing them in the Eternal Lantern to relight it once more. This is what I would ask of you, most of all.
Where are the shrines located?
There are over a dozen within the town itself. It's of your choice which shrines you wish to pursue. Just be aware that whatever shrine you do choose to go to will almost certainly draw that specific that deity's gaze towards you.
We have a priestess of Daikitsun with us.
For better or for worse.
And pass Haru one of the coins. Anybody have a preferred divine intervention?
I don't much assume there'd be many shrines of Joe Stray out here, so I'd probably pass.
Swap this out.
I'm going to pluck one of the coins up. I've often asked Sukiyo to watch over me in my travels, so I guess it's time to repay the favor. Professor, you're a learned man.
I could take the coin for now.
Oh, come on.
Well, we've got Daikitsun, Sukiyo. And I guess the third one's gonna be a wild card. Ori?
She's out for a moment.
Oh, good talk. Well, then we'll leave the third one to random chance then. Can't guarantee that Tsukio will hear me. I'm not the most devout, but it's worth a shot.
Two more things. Just requests from me personally. Oh,
She said she crashed out.
like her whole PC crashed, or?
No, just the
Graphics card.
Hmm. Two more things. The Northridge. I know we have our differences, but as a personal request from me, I would like you to check in on Granny Who of Northridge when you get the chance.
Resisting the urge to make the joke.
She normally resides at the trade office, which is on the eastern end of Northridge.
3 shrines, Granny Who. I assume the governor is somewhere in this town. Find the Silver Lodge hunters.
Yes, I know this is a lot, and I do
It is a
apologize. You're welcome to stay here, use our facilities. I would not enter downtown Willowshire for the time being, however. That's where the majority of reports indicate that monsters are.
Well,
Once the Eternal Lantern has been relit, we can focus on downtown.
Said Granny Who was where? Northeast?
Northridge. So the
Northridge.
top part is Northridge, and the southern end of Willow Shore is South Bank. Northridge, South Bank. Specifically, she's on the eastern end in the trade office.
Alright. I've jotted some stuff down, but... Well, I'm still pretty fresh. I'm ready to go. How about you guys?
I think we're good to go.
yeah,
Get
we
the
best get
Aurora for the
moving.
third shrine.
I'm going to go ahead
Best
and
get
just
moving quickly.
draw my katana.
Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
See the screen. I have a connection again. Not legit, like
Darn, I
I-
meant to take apart your PC today,
Connection.
didn't I?
yes, you did.
But then I slept all day. Alright. With a goal in mind, I'm going to stride purposefully and meaningfully out the gate. Just holding my weapon at the ready.
Right. As you leave, one of the guards runs up to you. About the Buso, we've gotten reports that it is particularly taken with drink. So you might be able to tip the
Glancing at
odds in your
AMR.
you may be able to tip the odds in your favor if you offer it drugged or poisoned wine.
Do I still have any of that peach brandy?
You do. As it stands, it's just brandy right now, though. There's a doctor's office near the Hand of Spring, as he will mark that out on your maps. It's in Northridge over here. So you'd have to find a way across not using the Dawn Step Bridge if you wanted to go that route.
Well, we're headed that way anyway.
Oh,
We already have to go and use the bridge.
Yeah. However, we'll have to go across the bridge he's not guarding to get there.
It's a whole second bridge.
Yeah. Strictly
Alright.
speaking, we could forge the river, but I don't think that's a great idea.
I'd prefer not.
I also
especially
prefer
not
to.
those. Especially not if they've been having issues with you know, it's in the rules.
Mhm.
Very well.
Right. Head towards the bridge.
So you're approaching the bridge first?
Unless
Yes.
there's a shrine along
Unless
the way.
there's a shrine along the way.
Is there an echo in here?
Great minds think alike.
Yes.
What's that? You can attempt a society check to know where certain shrines are. Specifically, however, you do know where 4 shrines already are. Let me pull up this list here. Did it myself. I'm going to post it in the Discord. You know that these 4 shrines exist in their specific locations. So you have a shrine close to you, which is a shrine to Ao. The Daikitsu shrine is back the way you came, over here.
Notably, we do not see these journal entries.
Yeah,
So
If-
if you'll just highlight them, left click, I'll just mark them with the thing.
okay. I left click
Here.
there. Oh, yeah, sorry. You mean like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is the Daikitsu shrine.
Perfect.
This here is the Ao shrine.
I have no loyalty to Al on any character.
This is the Raven Queen shrine.
Oh boy.
Might be useful.
And up in northeast, over here, this is the Kofusachi shrine.
Never even heard of that deity.
It's one of the regional deities.
I see. And yes, I'm going to try a society check to see if I can find a Tsukuyo shrine. It's
Okay.
the only one I would know of. You want it hidden?
Yeah. Okay. You are able to recall from talking with people last night that there are quite a few shrines, and you're able to recall where they all are.
Very well.
So you were looking for Tsukiyo specifically?
Yep, it's the only one I know of. I don't know if you have to
Alright,
pick anyone.
Tsukiyo is at the Mother's Coil, which is right here. You also remember that there's a shrine to Shizuru and Nalinavati in there as well.
they don't recognize them as names, but I'm going to mention to everybody that when I excused myself from the festival that one time, I kind of meandered around town and just recalling noticing several shrines, pointing them out.
Oh. Oh yeah, you inherently actually knew that this was here because you're a follower of Sakio. You could feel her influence here.
Tsukio is a man, but...
Sorry, his.
Sorry. Technically it's a divinity, so I don't know if they have gender, but...
I guess.
I'm going to point out
there
shrines and
are...
ask if anybody has any preferences.
Nethys.
There is no Nethys shrine here, unfortunately.
There is more.
What? Oh, yeah.
Irori.
Unfortunately not. Those are more Western gods.
Western deities.
Yeah. You'd expect to see something like that in
Kizon.
Wolfkrone or Kijong does have a location.
That
That is the Hand of Spring, which is also where you were told you could get some poison from a doctor's place.
Very well. There's our location.
That seems like two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Works out.
Okay.
Let's do...
So-
Yeah. These are our marks right here.
Yep. So you're doing Nine-Year Shrine.
Tsukio... No, sorry. Daikitsu, Kizun,
That was Kijong.
Medicine,
And
Tsukio, Granny
Yep.
Who. Good to go.
Yep.
We got our path.
Seems that way.
Seems pretty straightforward. We head south first, double back for the bridge, and
Yep.
pick up everything else in the way.
Alright. Plan in action.
Okay.
Let's go. Going to ask Parin to guard the rear once more as we make our way through town.
I'll move to do so.
Alright.
Change places.
Reorder the party. Listen, I
Not
played
again.
3.5. Walking order was very important.
Oh, I get it.
Alright. I'm gonna just start hustling towards the Daikitsu shrine then, since we've agreed that's where we'll go.
Be right back.
Since Silly stepped away from it, you should go ahead and keep her token with us, Yuri.
Okay. I assume you all continue to make a wide enough berth around the
Oh, yeah.
on-step bridge.
Yeah.
As you guys are wandering through or walking down the path, you come across a scruffy stuffed bear just lying in the middle of the road.
Some
That got
child
lost in the
doll.
panic.
It seemed that way.
Can I check it out from a distance as we hustle by?
Give me one sec. I gotta something up.
I also can't hear any ambience.
Oh, I should.
Oh, never mind. It is the clock ticking ambience.
Yeah, turn off indoors, turn on Mist Urban.
There we go. That helps.
There it goes.
Much better.
Um, observing. You said you wanted to observe it from a distance.
Yeah, I'm
Back.
not really stopping to examine it. I'm just kind of hustling past. I'm still focused on getting to the shrine. I have no reason to suspect anything out of the ordinary for now. I'm just casting a glance as we go by.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I'd probably stop to look at the doll. Mostly thinking that somebody might have dropped it in the chaos.
Following boredly, picking at stones,
I'll-
waiting to stab something.
I'll stick with. If Amar's stopping, I'll stick with him just because I'm trying to keep up the back.
Okay.
I feel
Everything
sorry
okay,
for
Professor?
whatever a child may have dropped it.
What'd you say, Parn?
I said, everything okay, Professor?
Yes, it looks like somebody had dropped a doll, I guess, in the midst of the chaos. If I pick it up and look at it,
As you go to pick it up, its jaw suddenly hinges open as rows of sharp teeth try to bite down on your hand. Is that a crit?
Oh,
that is
Yeah.
in fact a crit.
that crits basically everyone in the party, I believe. Yes,
Yes,
it in
we're-
fact
we're
does.
level 3. There's almost no chance that's not a crit.
Holy shit.
Jesus. So it takes my arm off.
It sinks its teeth deep onto your hand. Though as you pull away, the bear falls back to the ground.
This was pretty obvious to the rest of us.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just stop hustling, wheel around,
What?
notice.
You definitely hear the scream.
I am going to try to mend his hand.
Or he would like to attack the toy.
I was gonna telekinetic projectile the damn thing.
Okay.
I mean, are we in combat or because otherwise I'm just doing this.
If it seems like if you don't touch it, nothing happens. That being said, or you said you wanted to attack it.
Yes.
Okay. Roll your attack. I know you can't target anything, just roll it. All right. You hit it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Quiet. Silly rolls.
Your claws cut into its side as it reveals some stuffing. This, unfortunately, really enrages it as it turns around and strikes at your hand as it passes by.
Oh, if Ori is being attacked, I immediately stop running towards Amar and rush to her.
as it sinks its sharp fangs onto your hand now in retaliation before falling back to the ground.
Okay, I think everyone needs to get away from this toy.
I would like to demoralize the toy.
Roll that intimidation.
I will also
Ori
point out
furiously screams at it.
Ori does not need to speak this thing's language in order. She does not take the penalty.
Oh, I'm well aware. To everyone that's not Ori, it looks like she is growling and shouting at a stuffed teddy bear that has been slashed.
Oh, with Amar and Ori both injured, I am well aware this is not just a teddy bear. I also go up to kill it.
Okay. Roll your attack. Roll your damage. Actually, roll a crit. That's a crit. Alright. And with one clean sword strike, Ericon steps forward, slicing from below along the ground to cut the bear clean in two. As it's slashed in half, you hear the sound of a child imitating a animal's roar, as those who are more spiritually... Oh. Did she crash again?
Probably. Yep.
Those who are more spiritually inclined are able to tell that whatever was possessing this toy has disappeared.
We should
leaving
definitely take a
just-
look at these ones.
Oh no, I'm fine, thank you.
Going to kind of extend a hand to Ori.
She's going to be glaring at the place where the toy was before looking curiously at your hand.
Alright. All dead.
No, just maimed.
Mm.
Come on, let's get that looked at, Ori.
Really, just me?
Ori also took 14 points of damage.
Should be noted it's no longer... He cut it, and it's no longer possessed.
He dies and extends the injury.
Oh, I can't help you. I'm just gonna put a hand on your back and help you get to the people who can do medicine.
Alright.
I assume that was a misclick there, Haru?
No, I just wasn't
wait a
told that.
Oh yeah, it's
He crashed out, as you said.
right. That's right. Yeah, Ericon just cut it clean in half.
I had asked, was the doll dead when I came in, and I was told no, it was
I
maimed.
think Stray heard, "Are we all dead?"
Yes, I heard. Are we all dead?
I heard that too.
Yeah, no, my question was the doll. Anyhow.
Anyway,
Oh,
Very
well
nice.
then.
I believe it was Amar who was hurt the most, right?
A little bit.
treat wounds. That was 31. What's your proficiency in that again? Trained or expert?
It's expert.
Expert. That's gonna be 48 plus 10.
Well,
That's pretty good.
It's really good.
The exact amount he needed.
I was gonna say the exact amount that I lost.
You're welcome. You're now the full.
Actually,
Okay.
Ori, I believe you have medicine, don't you?
You do.
So, I'm not the most up on how the spirits work around here, but am I right to think that's not something that would typically happen?
I mean, possession's not too far out of the norm, I don't think.
I shrug.
Although you should really ask. Looks over at Haruhi. Squints through the fog.
I will try to answer that after I take care of Ori.
You're attempting to heal Ori now?
Yeah, I already rolled a 22 on medicine.
Alright, that is a success. That's 2d8. Plus 10. Since you're expert.
Very nice.
About as good as the other one.
She's nothing if not consistent.
Me. Listen, if I'm gonna be the team healer, I may as well be good at it.
Strictly speaking, Parn, while it's not common, it is common when the fog and mist rolls in. Practically anything can have a spirit these days.
Okay, so be on the lookout for strange
Amar looks at
items.
his staff real quick.
Literally
Squints
anything.
again.
Be on the lookout for literally anything.
Am I still needing to answer about the dog?
I'm gonna accept what I was told there.
Alright.
We're not far from the shrine now. We should keep it moving.
Yeah, we've burned a good amount of time already.
Alright. On to the shrine then?
Yep.
Shrine then.
Alright. Surrounded by the rice paddies, you make your way to the Nine-Ear Shrine. It's just a mud wall. The shrine itself looks just like a mud wall grain storage hut on the outside.
Going to step up
So
to
what
it.
do you do?
It has
Throw
an
the coin in?
interior.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to check the interior first before sending Haru in.
You open the door and you notice that it leads to stairs that descend downwards about 10 feet underground
Deep,
into
heavy sigh.
into a small enclosed space lined with stone, in the middle of which sits a 15-foot tall marble statue of a nine-tailed fox. A large spiritual rope made of hay hangs off its neck. the walls of the basement decorated with painted carvings that depict stories of Daiketsu.
Well, I'm not exactly sure how we're supposed to get these tokens blessed, but I'm kind of relying on your expertise with that, Ara.
I'm sure Shrine Maiden me knows. Player me does not know.
You were told that you need to pray to the shrines.
I will do exactly that.
Ericon, are you sticking around or are you heading back out while she does this?
Does it look like there's any way for an enemy to hide in there? I assume it's like a tiny little basement room.
Yeah, it's a small it's definitely a shrine, but it's a small little room with it doesn't look like there's any other entrance other than the one you guys are standing in front of.
Then no, I leave her to pray in peace, but I don't move from the outside door, taking a guard stance.
Okay. Let me pull up my. All right, Haru, you can give me a religion, farming lore, or survival check.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
What, you don't have an excellent farming lore?
What?
Oof. I wouldn't roll that.
But,
That's just me, though. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, what are the hero point rules?
I'm just going with a normal reroll.
Okay.
Haru, you sit there and pray to the shrine for 10 minutes, after which the coin itself begins to glow softly, seemingly having been blessed by Daiketsu themselves. What are you doing once you finish your...
coming out. After leaving an offering to my deity.
Alright. After about 10 minutes, Haruhi steps back out of the shrine.
Successful?
I pull out the coin.
The simple bronze coin is now softly glowing in Haru's hand.
I shrug.
Looks
Hey, Mark.
like a success.
Looks like it. Alright, let's head towards the other bridge then.
Let's go. Going to pat Haru on the head, congratulatory.
Thanks.
Good job.
Okay. You will approach this bridge that you thought was a bridge at first, but as you get closer, you find that it is not a bridge, and it is in fact a dam holding the water back for the lake
Oh.
to its east, known as Woodraft Lake. The dam, well, sorry, no, the dam itself is currently open, letting some water through.
Mm.
Does it look like I might be able to scale the dam and cross?
It looks like it would. It's wet and slick, and there's narrow spots. It looked like it would be intense to cross, but you might be able to cross it.
Yeah, but not anyone else. Especially not Haru or Amar.
Not unless you want to carry me.
Very well. I see no other easy way to cross this river, so I suppose we're dealing with the Busa, poison or not. Besides, I'm sure Ori and I are hungering for blood.
Fever nod.
Think we can take a busa?
We can try.
I have faith Ori and I, and you, working together can take a Busa.
If I know we're going into combat, I'd like to stance. If that's okay. Are you good with that?
That's fine.
I'd like to prep a spell.
Wanted to pull up one thing real quick.
Ow.
Okay. So, you approach the Dawn Step Bridge. You see from a distance that blood smears the gray stone of the Dawn Step Bridge, evidence of a recent fight. The second thing you notice is that the Flame of Willow Show's iconic stone lantern is, for the first time in anyone's memory, extinguished. A large humanoid sits on a throne made of stolen furniture heaped on the bridge. As he drinks from a brewing pot, several much smaller humanoids around him caper about, mimicking and mocking death throes and reactions of recent victims.
What?
Well, that
That's
popped
what you
up,
see.
but there's nothing on it.
Oh, you don't see that?
Nope.
Nope.
It was just a
There
thing.
you go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Ah, good. More of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Those are gremlins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jinkin Kermos.
Jinkin gremlins. Now, notably, from this distance, they haven't seen you yet.
Mm.
Archon
How far away are
unconsciously just begins to walk down the middle of the bridge unless somebody stops him.
You want to try an ambush? Take them by surprise?
Do we
Mm.
have a way to ambush them? It seems to me, I point out the sides of the bridge, we would either have to climb up the sides and be at an immediate disadvantage there, with the ability to be pushed into the river below, or if not, scale the bridge. Or we can just approach him directly. Display of power
Yeah.
usually works on those too weak to be on their own. It looks like these things are followers of it.
True. I was wondering if we could lure it out with some of the brandy, but that would probably put them on guard. Might as well just go in.
I think an overwhelming display of force would drive away the smaller ones. They may not be intelligent, but almost everything has a will to survive. We cut the head off the snake and we move on.
Sounds good to me.
You alright with that, Ori?
She will nod and once again flex claws.
Very good. You can always rely on Ori for overwhelming displays of aggression.
Violence. So, can I just cast this on them?
Murder time.
It doesn't even actually show a range. It's just cone.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
a 15
it's a
foot
15
cone
foot
from you.
cone.
Oh, I see.
Would be from you if it doesn't show a range.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually didn't see it was a cone before. I thought it was a 15-foot circle.
Shotgun.
I was very confused as to why it didn't have any range.
I'm going to say that. Wait. Okay, it's slowly pulling you guys over.
Yep.
It's interesting, the palisade. Oh, no, wait. There it went.
Oh, yep.
I have no idea
No, it
what
just needs-
changed, but...
I know. I don't get it.
Well, don't question it.
Yeah.
Just
Alright.
Just
But yes, if we're doing this, I'm just going to stride forward, weapon drawn.
All right.
I'm going to
As soon as
point my blade at it. Off your throne, Jester.
it notices you, it stands up and stumbles forward off of its throne. Though it looks like the Jenkins make no attempt to follow it. It pulls out its kukri as it aims it towards you all. And I'm gonna say that's you all get an action before we start combat.
Action. What would I like to do with my one action?
action. I'll stride forward.
Same.
They'll put me here.
Oh, we're just running in, huh?
Why would we not?
Overwhelming
make-
show of force.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to...
could I make my action an attack?
If it's a single action attack, yes.
A stride is double the distance, right?
Never
Try to
mind.
single distance.
Yeah, stride gives you your move speed.
Oh, I gotcha.
Alright, fine.
I just have 40 move speed while stanced is the thing.
I have 35 base.
All right.
I have
and I will
35 days.
say that is going to be a start. Y'all go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oh, baby. Oh, yes, and the virtual quote.
You know what? I have 2 hero points. I'm re-rolling my initiative.
Can you hear a point initiative?
Or apparently I can't re-roll initiative.
It's hold on.
Oh wait, here we go. Reroll, keep new result. That's better.
Okay. Next time, chance to go. Ericon, you're up.
If I want to do something real dumb.
We'll see.
I mean,
Fortitude save, please.
Okay.
As I spark transcendence on my bangles. on this guy.
That's a fail.
He is immediately moved into melee range.
Of you?
Correct.
Okay. Do you want him here or here? Or I guess is that my choice?
I would move him here so that Ori could flank.
Okay.
Pointing at the creature with my blade, my other hand raised, I taunt him into staggering towards me. Which shifts my eminence to my body, which means I no longer have the bangle effect on anyone. Actually, you know what? I'll shift eminence to my weapon. And with that, I'm going to just strike him.
That's a hit.
Very well.
Oh,
Excellent. Following that, though, I'm going to immediately just multi-attack penalty.
That is a hit.
God.
One of those days.
Whatever.
we did do our luck rolls of the day.
Ericon, you taunt.
Come bleed
this,
on my blade, creature.
This Buso is so drunk that as you go for a normal attack, staggers to the left as you graze him on the arm. As you follow it up with a slash down, he staggers to the right as you catch the other arm. I forgot to do that. And okay, Pathfinder.
Okay, no more shifting around. Okay.
Better.
Yeah, that's a critical.
So
he
it is now restrained.
Yep. As,
For my next. Oh, well.
No, go ahead.
No, if you're gonna do the description, I was just gonna describe my next move. So
Go for it.
grabbing him with one arm, using my leg and my elbow, I'd like to go for a flurry of blows, flashing sparks.
Okay.
That's one of these and one of these. I wasn't targeted.
It's fine. Your first one misses, your second one hits.
Okay. I will roll the damage.
You look real damaged.
Ericon, you watch as Harin grabs the Uso from behind, catching it in a half Nelson, as he brings a knee up to its side as it shifts its body to the right to dodge the knee, only for Harin to bring a kidney punch following that connects.
Okay. For my last action, I would like to attempt a demoralize check.
Okay.
So what is the roll for that again?
Intimidate
There's
versus
a-
will save, I believe.
Yes,
There.
there is also a skill for it if you want me to add it to your sheet.
I would love that.
Ba-ba-ba. Added. You see it?
Yeah.
Success by
This is
0.
just started, and we already have you restrained and struck. Do you really think you're going to win this one?
I don't... Fuck are you? Though it does seem to have gotten through to him at least a bit. More so the pain from the kidney punch adding on top of it. But he's definitely a little scared of you.
Oh, he's not seen anything yet.
I know.
But
Haru,
that's all three of my actions.
you're up.
Glance over
She
my
just
shoulder.
scratched out.
Oh, of course you did.
Going to glance over my shoulder at Ori. Come, Ori, show me the color of this thing's blood.
If I could, I would.
It's alright.
There's some mystical force holding me in place.
Not your turn.
We should
Turn
That's the
order.
mystical force.
we should
Oh, no.
let Amar take his turn just to keep things moving.
Okay. Alright. Amar, you're up.
Boy.
Distant Amar noises.
I may be finishing eating.
That's fair.
You know what?
Goodbye.
That's a good one. Take a step forward. We're doing the thing.
Welcome back.
Did we
What?
skip?
Doing the thing.
We'll just put you in right after Amar's turn. It'll be alright.
Oh boy.
Wow, I really hope that's on Ori and not me.
Who's it on, Amar?
I can't put it on Ori because Ori doesn't have a weapon.
She has hand wraps.
She has claws. Parin has hand wraps.
That seems like a weird oversight.
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, that would have been my first option because I wouldn't have had to step in that place, but
If nothing else, what I can do is I can get on my Azim one and create a claws weapon.
There's a separate spell for it called Magic Fang. Yeah. Good ol' ISO goodness. So I assume you're gonna put that onto...
Archons.
Okay.
Katana, yes.
Very well.
Okay. You got one action. Oh, you moved forward, right?
Correct.
Alright.
That's why I said Ori would have been ideal, actually, because I would have had to move.
And go back to Haru and then Ori.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, you're up. That
Oh,
is
okay.
a crit. I don't think it gets crit damage though, unfortunately. Oh, takes double damage and oof.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what I was wanting to do from the start.
Alrighty.
4d6
I don't know if
pierce, 2d6 cold.
Yep.
Jesus, this thing explodes before Ori can even get in.
Yeah.
Oh, she could roll once.
Well, good news. I have to edit that manually. You lean to your right, or sorry, your left, so you can get a clean shot around Ericon as you hold your hand out, muttering a chant before a large icicle shoots out and embeds itself right into its gut.
Sorry, that was for my own purposes.
It's fine. Oh, so that's what Snowball became. Okay.
Yeah, it's just better snowball.
Yeah, it's just better. Snowball. All right. You have one more action.
Roll that damage. Roll 66 damage.
Oh, she did.
She did?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was a
Right.
26. My bad. Okay. Yeah, roll your damage. I thought the 26 was your damage.
No, 26 was to hit.
No, that would have to be on the low end.
66, what? Like just said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
All right. All right.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, you're just giving Ori a shot at it.
You have one action left.
what the?
Turn that
Honestly, enter.
Alright. Now show me the color of its blood, Ori.
down. Ori, you are up.
It is also flat-footed now.
It was already flat-footed.
Already flat-footed, it's
Yep.
grabbed and immobilized.
It's not
And
just
impaled.
grabbed. It is restrained.
Not like that.
Looks like Tiff just crashed again. You keeping that one, Ori?
I'll re-roll, I guess.
I mean, you got another strike.
Yep, you do. It's fine. She hit. Roll your damage.
Remember, you get sneak attack damage.
I think it's just automatically
It's
applied.
auto.
Yep. That is just enough.
I have one more attack, or one more move.
Yep.
Right?
It's dead.
Oh, but
Oh,
she's
bees are
bloodthirsty.
alive.
Oh.
You see, Ori is bloodlust.
It is in character.
That's two
for
actions.
her.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
Just
Yeah,
walk
that's-
towards them menacingly.
Yep.
Oh, I have my thing. Damn it. Turn off. Why won't you go away? Okay.
Talk about it. Alright. Well. Just one round the big boss before you can do anything.
That's combat off, I'm gonna say. Ori,
Begins to drop on all fours and chase them down like a dog.
you as you approach the Jenkins after killing the Buso, they panic, turn, and all start to scatter in all directions.
Ori would like to try to chase one down to murder.
Alrighty, I'm gonna pause on that. We're gonna go back to.
Overwhelming force.
Music to chase things down to the death floor.
I'm gonna let the corpse drop to the ground.
All right. I'll say the rest. I'll escape. Ori, you're chasing one down. Where do I find its speed here? All right. What is your speed? It's going to spend basically its whole turn running away. Are you going to spend your whole turn following it?
I would like to cast fire at it. This one, while it's running away, if possible.
Guess the
Make-
question is whether
make
she
an
can
attack
get
roll.
within 30 feet in one action.
Make an attack roll. You can only do the ranged. Yeah, that hits. Roll the ranged variant.
It's just the damage, right?
3d4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the persistent fire damage. The first one.
What? The first. I don't know
That's
where
only
you're
if it's a
looking.
critical
You're right.
success.
You're right. That's bad.
Ori, you manage to singe its tail as it shrieks and scampers off.
She will wander back to the
Honestly, looks like we're getting better at fighting as a team.
Going to shift back to the Bengals.
Okay.
Though that thing was pretty drunk.
And now it's dead.
Yeah. At least it means we have the bridge back.
Correct.
Easy enough to cross, man.
Going to stride to the pile of shit. Is this just furniture, it looks like?
As you look through and pick through the rubble, you actually do find a hidden stash of items.
Neat.
Interesting. Some sort of cards in here. Trinkets, baubles.
You want another suit of studded leather armor?
A what? Where do you see
Another
that?
suit of studded leather armor. Oh, it's on him.
Oh.
Wouldn't have taken you long to get a set out of the way.
Going to just call out what's in here.
I'm very interested in that cantrip deck.
Actually, I was going to offer to Parin. Isn't he the one fascinated with magic?
I said I was interested. I didn't say I was gonna take it.
I don't think me attempting to cast spells is the best. I've done that in my time, and it has not turned out well.
Worked out fine for me.
Well, good news. These are
Smoke.
the most basic spells you can do.
Pretty much.
They're actually meant
And they
to teach beginners new spells. Why don't you take the bar?
I'll give him a try.
Or would something shiny help alleviate the pain of not getting to run down a rat to death?
No, only the color of blood.
Apparently, still in combat somehow.
You are?
Yep.
How about now?
Movement is set to combat turn. Turn, not your turn.
Hit escape and reload your application. Well, look, I'm trying to be nice, Ori. Do you want the shiny scepter or no?
I'll reach out hesitantly and take it.
Does anybody mind if I take the copper coins? They look interesting.
Yay, I can move.
By all means.
Going to inspect the copper coins curiously.
Roll me a society or a spiritualism check. These are incredibly similar to the three copper coins you were handed. I said bronze originally. I meant to say copper. I apologize. That you were handed back at Old Matsky's estate.
Going to pass
So
them to Haru
you
while explaining that.
you can correctly identify that these were the ones that, for so long, kept the Eternal Lantern lit.
Any idea how Abuso got his hands on these?
Do I have an idea?
Well, Eternal Lantern is
Say, logical conclusion would be that somebody else was trying to light the lantern.
it's right there. Well,
Or they're just kept with the lantern itself.
So this is it then.
that's the lantern. It is empty with the latch to open it. The door is basically open, and there's nothing inside.
I guess I try to light it. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm pretty sure we were told that we
We
needed.
need the blessed coins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you guys get that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Curious
So
why
do
there's
we?
spatulas at the bottom.
Oh, good. It was just me.
So do we put the working coins in the lantern? I feel like that whole thing was awfully vague.
I believe that's what he wanted us to do. Albeit
Just
we
to
don't
clarify.
have 3 coins.
The 3 coins we got aren't already glowing, right? They aren't currently blessed.
Well, the 3 coins you got from Old Motsky are not currently glowing. You need to get them blessed. The 3 copper coins you got from the pile are 3 copper coins at this point. You can infer that these are probably the coins that came from the lantern. Unfortunately, they have no blessing anymore. They are worth precisely 3 copper.
Small correction. One of our coins should be glowing.
That's true.
Can I re-bless them?
That's what we were going to
That's
the
what we're
shrines
going
for.
to the shrines for.
I don't
We
think
just
there's
had
any need to have more
bonus
than
copper
3.
coins.
I was meaning for the 3 more copper.
Alright, so
Or you wonder if you can get those ones blessed, or if you can re-bless the ones that came from the lantern originally.
Correct.
Roll me a spiritualism check. So you don't think that you'd be able to re-bless them, and more than that, you're well aware that these are considered offerings as well. And you would know as a shrine maiden that once an offering is used, it can't be reused. That's why you have to continuously get new offerings.
I explained that and hand the coins back.
Why don't you hang on to them for now? Since you seem to be the one who can pray to the shrines and get blessings anyway.
Alright.
I still have the one that I took from the desk. I've just gave one to Haru and I believe one to Amar.
Yep.
Haru's is glowing, Amar and mine's are not.
I know all of this happened while I was still crashed, so
Sorry.
it's okay. I've already crashed like 3 times.
Oh wait, I also have meat. Interesting.
You also have what?
Mead.
Oh.
There was a
Oh,
lot
no.
of meat.
Meat.
Oh, yes. If you want, you all could just get rid of the meat.
Okay.
Cool, because it's
We'll
taking
get
up a
rid of the
bulk.
meat.
Just toss the meat away.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Meat.
Okay.
Well, with the Buso taken care of, I say we cross this bridge.
Yeah, no reason to idle around here.
Alrighty. Two. Oh, sure.
Okay. So we're approaching the original time you said. Do we want to cut off here for the night, or do we want to keep going?
We can stop here if we want to. Regardless, I do have to take a piss break very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just know Yuri's tired at this point, so.
Okay.
That's a good stopping point for me if you all are okay with a shorter session tonight.
That's fine.
I
Yeah,
am
I'm
fine
good with
with
that.
it because I've been having a migraine.
That's totally fair. Thank you for suffering through that with us.
It's
For
okay.
suffering from
I
exhaustion.
was suffering in more ways than one.
Let's go ahead and call it a day. Anyone without a hero point gets one, and then have our vote.
Yep. So that would be Haru and Ori.
Since I cannot vote for myself, or rather should not, seems distasteful, I'm gonna vote for Amar walking up to the stuffed animal. Even though out of character, probably knowing that shit was trapped.
Oh yeah, that was 100%.
I'm willing to second.
That had Silent Hill doll written all over it.
Listen, it was either gonna be Koma or me.
Yeah, it was definitely going to be one of us.
These
Well,
the haunts in this module are fun.
Yeah, I imagine they probably focused actual effort on it in this one as opposed to AV. My vote's for Paran.
Well,
By
Why?
extremely fucking up the boss.
Wait, what?
I mean, half Nelson, knee, kidney punch. That's a pretty fucking metal
Followed by
shit.
intimidation.
I will point out, I intentionally drew him closer for Paran, so that he could do more actions, but I have no idea if that helped or not. I don't know if Paran could reach him in one move.
I was in melee range,
Hmm,
but it put him between the two of us, so you got a strike on him, which was good.
I see.
I'm willing to vote with Koma on Imar alongside Stray's recommendation.
Sounds good to me. Ouch.
Alright, Koma.
Oh boy.
Alright. Let's wrap it up then.
All right. Anything else you guys would like to say before we end things for tonight?
Boy, I hope we roll better.
I did.
I don't know. I'm doing great.
I mean, I completely wasted a magic weapon cast, but it's a level 1 spell slot.
Yeah.
Looking forward to meeting the giant stone spider.
I mean, I
Oh yeah.
appreciated my full heal on both Amar and Ori, just casually.
Expert medicine's good.
Looking forward
You're welcome.
to when I can use more exemplar abilities. I can tell I'm gonna like this class because options in combat that aren't just
Attack.
fish
Hit it
for
really
panache and then
Yeah.
fail to
Or
hit
that.
panache and then just be worse rogue.
I'm happy
Yeah.
you're enjoying it. It looks like a really fun class.
It does. That's also the same reason I've been enjoying Fighter so much, is because you get so many combat options that aren't hit it.
I do want to give a shout out to Yuri for recommending me it, and while I dismissed it initially, once I kind of took a better look at the build variety and stuff, it's not quite favored soul, it's something completely different. So, my initial assumptions about the class were completely wrong, and I am happy to playtest this class.
I'm
Glad you're enjoying
super
it.
happy. For the next couple weeks, while we make it up to where you guys should be at level for the AP, things will get a little more difficult, and then once we're at the level 3 parts, hopefully it's still just as fun.
Yeah, but I mean, I think giving us a chance to kind of get back into these characters in a safer environment is
Yes.
pretty
100%.
alright.
I'm not upset we're starting at level 3.
Yeah.
I am gonna point out Barrow's Edge is I'm gonna need a striking rune ASAP if I want this to be relevant at all.
That's fair. There's stuff in place for stuff like that, but we got to get further into the AP first.
But then you compare it with this, and it's like.
Mm-mm.
Although I do want to point out how fucked it is that Archon can just fully heal outside of combat on his own without any skill checks instantly.
Yeah.
He can what?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't see that making it through the playtest as it is, but you know what? I'm here
I
for
do.
it.
Garden of
They seem
Healing
to
is
be
right there,
pretty
and that's
cool.
AoE.
That's
I
don't
Garden
see
of Healing is getting.
They seem to
We
just
all
be-
know it.
I don't
I
see
actually don't
either
think
of
about
those making their way through.
I don't. Here's a hot
I
take.
think they're
I don't
leaning
see
on
them
the idea of
nerfing
just
either
having
one.
out of same. I think they're just leaning on the idea of having out of combat healing be a non-issue.
Correct. I think
That's
they
fair.
want you to be eternally topped off, and Garden
think
of
they
Healing
know
still has a
right now
cost of
medicine is-
one focus point. Medicine as a skill right now is so prevalent
It's
in so
mandatory.
many builds.
That's fair.
It is not that Garden of Healing is so overpowered, it's that Garden of Healing might actually give people some build variety.
Yeah,
That's true.
Let
They
them take
don't
something
have to
given
take medicine.
just expert medicine by default.
Yeah, that's fair. That is absolutely fair, and that's just for you and not everyone else. So
Correct.
I hope you guys all had fun tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been a good time. I think we are getting into the swing of things, and I think you're starting to get into the swing of things as DM.
Yes.
I'm
Atmosphere
trying.
was good tonight.
I'm trying to make things sufficiently spooky.
That's good. Like I said, the
The spook will
atmosphere
come in
was-
harder once things are a major threat to us.
Yes.
That's true.
I did. I did kind of feel ballsy, knowing like
Yeah.
just kind of walk up and kill it. Like there's
Yeah.
5 of us.
I'm
Yes,
also
like, that would've been
sorry.
a lot more of a threat at level 1, but
Yes.
I'm sorry about that side quest dump, by the way. I tried to think of a better way to do it, but like, there's no better way to do it.
It's fine, but it makes sense. I was not taken out of the moment at all. I just Archon can be a smarmy bastard.
Totally fair.
It makes sense that the governor saw a bunch of people that are well known for having escorted a political figure safely for multiple days and being like, yeah, you guys can probably handle this.
Notably, that's not the governor. Old Matsky is the leader of South. But I keep.
I think he was saying someone who escorted the governor, not the guy was the governor.
Yeah, that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
South Bank. I know it's North Ridge. I just keep forgetting it's fucking South Bank.
That's fine.
Another line for the notebook.
Regardless, kind of just giving side quest dumps right there at the start. It's not just keep it in the roleplay and it's fine, but it gives us a lot of goals to work towards. And like I said, I can mark down on the map where we gotta go, and that'll give us like a good direction. It's never bad to give your players direction. It's only bad if you've railroaded them.
If you tell me here's what you have to do to progress the plot, I'm like, cool. If I decide to do something else, that's cool. But 90.99 times out of 10, I'll just be like, yes, now we know what we have to do. We're doing that.
Yep.
Also, yeah, if you wanted to scale the dam, it's 5 acrobatics checks in a row.
Oh, sick.
Oh boy.
Oh, good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That would have been fun for Imar.
Casters, yes.
They have like a lot of options you can do to cross the water, but I'm just like, I mean, like,
I was thinking, like, can we raise the dam or something?
oh yeah, you can close the dam, you can find a boat.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And I was like, again, if we were level 1, I probably would have tried to find a way around that, but as it is, nah, I was totally down with the brute force option.
The enemy's what, level 2?
The one you just fought?
The Buso might have been level 2. The Gremlins are probably level 1, if not.
I'm at 8. That's 8 Uso.
The Gremlins are 1. The Buso is 3, but heavily nerfed. It's out of its element, and it's drunk, meaning it's sickened 3.
That explains
Yeah, so it's level 2.
Yeah.
In practice, it's 2. I was gonna say the April said 3, but I also noted it was sickened as well, so.
Yeah.
In the bestiary, Busos are supposed to be like around plants. They normally dwell amongst plants because they can also eat like other stuff aside from human flesh. So out of its element and sickened 3.
I will say though, rolling the 30 on the grapple was fun.
That was
great.
I was like, oh, like when Stray went up and rolled minimum damage, I'm like, oh, it might get a chance to go, and then you crit your grapple, and I'm like,
yeah, so it wouldn't have gone a, even if it got a turn, it wouldn't get to attack unless it broke out.
I rolled to pin.
This is gonna be a fun campaign. I can already tell.
But yeah.
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna take the stream down.
All right.
Say
Good
goodbye,
night,
everybody.
Night.
Bye, everybody.